Hey everybody, welcome to the Manny and Shawn Experience podcast. This is Manny. No cold fun open for you because this is our Christmas holiday special. And we're just going to jump in to the greatness of Christmas and all the holidays. And this will be audio only, so you don't get to see the brand new haircut I just got today. So,
Fa la 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 la.
follow la lifetime. How's everybody doing out there today?
You're doing your best radio voice today.
I forgot how much funner it is to record without video.
How much funner it is? Why is it funner?
I don't know. It just feels like there's no pressure. Your face don't have to look any kind of way.
I mean, there's no pressure anyway, no?
I feel pressure when there's a camera.
Well, some people will miss my side eye.
Nobody's going to miss that.
I get talked about my side eye.
Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah, excuse you.
Is somebody privately DMing you about your side eye?
Maybe they are.
Okay, you and I have to have an offline conversation. Well, happy holidays to everybody. This is our last and final episode of the Manny and Shawn Experience podcast.
Ever?
For 2024. And we decided to drop it right before the holidays because I thought it would be cute.
Yay.
Cute, Alexis.
Anyway, how are you doing today? You skipped all over that.
I am just high as fuck right now. So I'm doing good. My weekend's here.
Thank you for being so honest with our
audience. It's medical. So I am doing fantabulous after getting extra high because it's been a shitty, mentally exhausting, emotional week for me. And my therapist canceled my appointment on December 23rd. Like, what? Does he want to start his Christmas early?
Yeah.
He got patience to see. I still got to work the 23rd and the 24th.
I mean, he's a therapist, so he makes his own hours.
Anyways, how are you?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Work has been working this week for sure, but I am looking forward to the weekend.
It's a weekend.
And I'm looking forward to just, even though I'm working, just being away from work for the holidays.
Being away from work for the holidays.
Yeah.
But it's not really working unless you're sitting in an office.
Yeah. Which, that's the thing. Anyway,
let's go into that thing we like to go into.
Just hear those sleigh bells.
Jingling, jingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Off to the mixtape.
You're in the mix.
Hey there, fine folks. Welcome back to the holiday edition of the mixtape because it's going to be all things holiday. My bars look very low.
Your bars are fine.
Don't talk about my bars.
You talked about them first.
Before we jump into the holiday madness of this podcast, we had our own little bit of holiday magic.
Okay.
I love audio only. This is great. I picture myself as one of the, I don't know. I forgot what show it was or movie, it's back in the early 80s, 90s. And she's like coffee and she's like, welcome back. She's like, Deborah Lee Radio. I feel like I'm embodying that right now. I'm sitting with like a tilt in my chair and I'm looking at you intently.
Okay.
Anyways, Shawn and I went off to London to kick off our holiday season. We just went tingling on a plane all the way to London. Shawn, why don't you fill in our fine folks? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
Yes, we went to London. We stayed there for 10 days.
10 motherfucking days away from the United States of America. Let me tell you, the best 10 days of my life.
It was very nice.
I didn't
It
hear
was.
about Trump. I didn't hear
You
about
just said you was
Elon.
talking too much.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I didn't hear about any of these motherfuckers though, and that was so much joy.
Anyway, we went over there. We had a great time. The first night there, like literally the day we landed, we went to a rave.
Our first rave.
Our first rave.
All the way across the pond.
In a warehouse.
It's a very nice warehouse.
We saw a couple of DJs, one of them being Erykah Badu.
Whack.
Yeah, she was not.
She was totally whack.
She was not
the lesser talent
she would be. The DJs before her though were very, very good.
I really tried to find their names and could not.
Is it not on the poster?
I did not see them when I Googled. Like I was specifically looking for the guy
I know
that was rapping and I could not find him, and I was so angry because they are part of the LGBTQ plus community.
I mean, most of them are. So the rave we went to was thrown by Honey Dijon.
Honey Dijon.
Who
not
is...
the mustard.
I do not want to misplace her, but I'm going to say that she's a trans woman.
I'm not sure. But you can continue talking.
Anyway,
I'm sure I can Google it.
We had a good time. It was very cold. It's winter in London, so it's going to be cold. But we had so much fun. The first couple of DJs, like Manny said, were very good. We were waiting for Erykah Badu because we were so excited to see her. And it was nice being in the same room with Erykah Badu and we could see her clearly. But the music she was playing was just not it.
No. Honey Dijon is part of our trans family.
Okay. I thought so, but I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, we met some new friends. We had some drinks. It was a good time.
It was a fabulous time. We had glitter on our face.
That glitter, I felt like we saw that glitter.
I saw it throughout the whole 10 days of my trip. I managed to get it off my body, and then it was everywhere in the Airbnb.
And still on your body in some places.
Somehow still on my body. It was a beautiful time. It was so cold that night. But it was actually an old IKEA building.
Yeah.
So just think of IKEA, everything taken out, and massive lights and stages inside. It was really cool.
That was nice.
I had a blast. Very tired at the end of that evening.
We also worked while we were there because, PTO was limited.
PTO was limited.
So we did some working over there. What was strange, I mean, compared to being here, is that it gets dark there at like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which tripped me out like the first few days.
Yeah, it was like, it's bad enough it's 5 hours ahead. And it's like, we're working on kind of East Coast time.
Yeah.
And it's like 6 a.m. over here. And we're like, the sun's going down over here. But obviously it's because of the time change. And just like over here in the States, it gets dark early. Y'all need to stop complaining. Yeah. Take your ass right over to the UK. You're going to be like, why the hell is the sun down at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
It was very trippy because we would like walk to the store or we'd be out and I'd be thinking like it's 7 o'clock and I look at the phone, it's like it's 5:30
because it's dark. It's like
dark. It's nighttime dark.
And I'm like, and you do get tired because you're like, well, I feel like it's way later than it needs to be.
Right.
So I kind of understand now why people complain about that, but we have nothing to complain about here in the U.S. At least here in Florida, like the sun don't go down to at least 5:30. Stop complaining.
True.
The sun don't need to be up till 8 o'clock like it is during the summer. We need it to go down. It's hot.
We also got to go to a mulled wine party.
A mulled wine.
That was
fun. Which is a tradition.
A tradition.
A tradition.
A tradition.
I forgot we did this actually. We met some lovely people that we hung out with the
The last.
Friday, and then we got to the Friday is when we went to the rave. We got there on a Friday.
Yeah.
And then we got to meet a friend that we met previously, which was great to see her.
Yeah.
All through our very important friend Alex. Mulled wine, also known as spiced wine, is a traditional winter drink made with red wine, spices, and sometimes raisins. It's often served hot or warm, especially around Christmas time. So that doesn't tell me if it's like a European thing, but I feel like it is.
Yeah, because everywhere we went, there was mulled wine.
I have never seen that shit here. And maybe I'm just protected by where I go. I don't know. But I feel like it would be something everywhere if it was pretty popular here. I feel like America's more like eggnog. Everybody
For sure.
throwing back that nasty ass milk.
So it was just like warmed up red wine with spices in it.
And listen, I don't really like red wine.
Yeah.
I thought it was delicious.
It was very good.
And somebody put it in a cute little mug. I was like, this is so cozy. Because it was very cold that night.
It was very cold that night.
But it was cute. We hung out with Alex's friends. And we had the wines. We had the bites.
We played a game that we were not good at because it mostly focused on UK celebrities or shows.
Yeah.
And we were like, I don't know.
I felt so dumb.
But you did get 2.
I got Winnie the Pooh.
And I got 3.
I got Winnie the Pooh, and I don't even remember what the other one was.
I think I got James Bond, Elton John.
You know, we knew the American
thing.
Brits. And then we watched a movie.
Yes.
What did we watch?
The Happiest Season.
The Happiest Season.
I believe that's what it's called.
Is that the one with the... Oh, yes. The
The
guy...
lesbians.
Guy running for mayor. His daughter's a lesbian.
Yeah.
It was actually a pretty good story.
There
was some, bad writing in it, but all Christmas movies have bad writing.
And Daniel Levy is in it.
Yes. I would recommend that movie.
Yeah.
It's a cute Christmas movie.
It was cute. We've seen some bad ones.
That was on the gooder end.
The gooder end.
It's on the Manny and Shawn Christmas list approval list.
Sure. We also went to the world famous Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland.
For those of you wondering what Winter Wonderland is,
it's a wonderland of winter.
It is basically like a giant Christmas fair.
Yeah.
Just think of like the state fair, but everything is Christmas.
Yeah. They have the Christmas markets, mulled wine,
rides, games, cozy little tents where you can get a drink and sit by a fire.
Yeah, open bonfires.
And the highlight for us, which was the bar carousel, which is exactly what it sounds like.
The carousel bar.
Same thing. Reverse it. Flip it and reverse it.
The carousel bar was so cute.
It was a bar set on a carousel. Yes, there were horses on it.
Look at that horse.
And
performing Netflix.
And it actually went around and around and around.
It's very slow though.
It went slowly.
It was cute. They were playing real good 90s music there.
They were. The DJ was very good.
I was jamming. People were kind of looking, but I'm like,
I don't care.
I haven't heard these songs in a while, all put together in one place.
These Americans is over here having a good time.
But it was a fun event. There was also this Christmas tree bar.
Yes.
It was all Christmas trees. It was really pretty inside.
And we got some drinks there.
I had a hot chocolate something with alcohol in it.
I had an apple cider something with alcohol in it.
If you're not catching our drift, yes, bring the kids, but there's definitely lots of drinking that happens at Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, it's definitely kid friendly. Like,
yeah,
plenty of kids.
I mean, get them out of my way, but I'm just playing.
We got on a couple of rides,
Against
which I'm always kind of iffy about fair rides because it's like, y'all just put this shit together and you travel with it. I'm like,
Now, I will say,
Yeah.
the you I mean, I haven't been to the fair in a long time, so I could be incorrect here, but they made sure the entire floor of that property was somewhat leveled, and they use like restraints for the entire floor of this event. So there was no exposed grass or anything, which is very uncommon like the fair here, where
Yeah.
the ride is just trapped up on the dirt.
Well, I feel like Winter Wonderland is one. It seems like a staple.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just saying what I was really getting at is London usually for these things, from what we've noticed the times we have gone to things, the safety seems to be a little bit more careful than the United States.
I got you.
Yeah, but Winter Wonderland is a huge event. Everybody that we talked to that we knew out there or that we met along the way is like they knew about Winter Wonderland.
Yeah.
So if you plan a trip to London, put Winter Wonderland on your books. It's in Hyde Park, so it's close to many of the tourist things that people like to see. But it was a blast. That snowman, polar bear, whatever ride it was fucking
So the first two rides we went on, one of them was a
an
roller
outdoor roller
coaster.
coaster. It was 38 degrees outside.
That it was still fun. That one was a lot of fun.
Oh, I loved it. I was just freezing my ass off.
And then the second indoor coaster we got on was Spinny, but it was I don't know. That one was just so much fun.
Think about if you've ever been to Disney's Animal Kingdom, the old Dinorama roller coaster that spun
Yeah, it was
around
kind of like that.
times like 20.
That was
Be-
20.
Because the turns that thing took, I thought I was going to fly right up out of that bitch.
That was so fun. And then we got on this VR ride, and we shouldn't have.
It was all stunts and shows from the outside.
Yeah, it looked cool from the outside, but you get in this little buggy, and they just slam this headset on you.
I was like, oh shit, this has started. Okay.
And then the VR wasn't even
The
good.
VR was trash. And I felt bad because Alex really was excited.
I know.
And I'm like, okay, the outside looks like we spent $1 million.
But it was not.
And then the video was like $5.02.
And then it was just suddenly over. We was like, oh, somebody
Ripped the thing up. I felt like my whole body move up. I'm like, oh my God. And then it ended in like a little lake and you had to walk on these little stumps. I'm like,
oh yeah, I forgot about that. You had to get out, like you had to walk on these mushrooms because there was water. So if you missed the mushroom, you were standing in
the water. Was not VR. The water was real.
That was so wild and weird.
Yes. So we won't drag our fun in London so much because it is our Christmas special.
I mean, that was part of our Christmas.
It was enjoying Christmas in another place.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's so cute out there. And I know people are like, well, you're not going places where you should see it here in America. But like just everybody's all decked out in all the little stores. There's all these little markets. There's all these little Christmas tree places mingled in between businesses. It's not like here you're driving your ass down to Home Depot or the biggest tent you could find in the middle of a field that has the trees. It's like these little cute huts and people are making wreaths out of the Christmas trees. I'm just like this. It just felt Christmassy.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a different vibe than it is here in the States, but that is to be understood. Like there, they don't really decorate outside. It's more decorating inside their houses. But every place we went, like even like just restaurants, it was very Christmassy.
Yeah. There was a restaurant we walked by that I'm like, oh, we should go there, but time. And but they had like I don't know, 10 to 12 Christmas trees outside. Yeah, so that was the biggest other highlight, I guess, was us going to see
Oh, we went to go see Wicked,
We went to see Wicked on the West End.
which is the Broadway of Europe.
Yes, what as my sister said, oh, you went to see it on Broadway. I'm like, no, it's called the West End. Like Broadway, no. The West, yeah, sure, that's how we can explain it. The West End equals Broadway.
Yeah. It was our first time seeing Wicked. We have not seen the movie yet. I think we're gonna go see it this weekend. I know we've heard nothing but great things about the movie. But it was good to see the show itself first, I think.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it because I don't know the story. I have not listened to the album. I only know the songs Popular and Defying Gravity because they are everywhere in pop culture. So I have heard those songs before and I knew they were attached to Wicked, but that's all I really knew. And I kind of knew that it was the story of the Wicked Witch of the West.
No one mourns the wicked.
But it was very entertaining. I love how it intertwines and explains things from the Wizard of Oz. Um,
Alphabet was not bad, y'all.
yeah, I did. It was.
It's not a spoiler. If you haven't seen the goddamn musical or the movie at this point, I don't know what to tell you. There's two ways you can see it, and one's really cheap, and it's called the movie.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a great show.
Yeah, I have listened to Wicked the musical many of times, and there's always parts in the music where I'm like, oh, what just happened? And it's because you miss, obviously, in the musical, when you're just listening to the soundtrack, you miss the parts that are acted out on stage. So there was a lot of things that got answered when I went and saw it on stage. It was great. Like, yeah, I mean, there was some questionable singing at points. But it was just still great to be on the West End, getting to experience that show in what looked to be a very historic theater.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex.
So is that all you want to talk about in London?
What else did we do? We went to a museum.
Yeah, we went to the Science Museum.
We went to the Science Museum. That was fun. They have great museums and they're all free.
Yes. They're free if you're a member or whatever, which I feel like you can just sign up and be a member.
Yeah, I think that's what you had to do.
Yeah.
We didn't do it. Somebody did it for us. But
Yes.
Alex did it. I've already said it. Alex did it for us.
Okay.
Alex is our friend in London, okay?
Yeah, so that was London. London was
we had
a lot of fun.
We got to have our own Christmas out there with our friends.
Yes.
Which was great. I cooked an amazing rice.
You did?
And an amazing potato salad.
You did.
I was really proud of myself. And Shawn cooked an amazing mac and cheese.
Thank you.
It was the highlight. He got a lot of votes that day. But yeah, it was a great trip. It was great to experience holidays somewhere else. It's something we've always wanted to do. New York is always where we'd be like, we want to go experience it in New York. And then, London just was an opportunity. And I think it was better than New York.
I mean, sure. We haven't
been to New York. It just looks less crowded. Like when you look at the New York and everybody's at that tree and it's just like, can I even get close to it? Or what's the big deal here?
I mean, it's New York. It's going to be crowded. Going to Rockefeller Center, everyone is there to see the tree too.
Sure. Not to mention, believe it or not, it was probably cheaper going to London than New York. North Atlantic Airways. Not sponsored, but if you'd like to pick us up, we'd be more than happy to talk more about you.
Yes. And that was our trip to London. We had a fabulous time.
It was holidays in London before the holidays.
So what else are we going to talk about?
Oh, we learned of a new tradition, or not tradition. What's that thing called?
A tradition?
We learned we learned about a British What's it called? A British tradition, I guess. A tradition. It's. Let me back up here. I'm just all over the place. What I'm about to tell you about is a tradition that originated in Victorian times and was invented by London baker Tom Smith. Smith was inspired by the French bonbon and sugared almond wrapped in tissue paper. So that was the birth of the Christmas cracker, which is considered a British party favor that involves pulling apart a cardboard tube wrapped in paper to reveal a small gift, joke, and a paper crown. The cracker also makes a loud pop when it's opened, which I did not expect.
Yes, we got to open a Christmas cracker and get our prize and crowns.
Crowns and jokes. I don't know. It doesn't seem like everybody may do this, but there's a crown there, and a lot of people will wear them during dinner, which we did. Yes. I guess everybody was a king and a queen that day. Maybe that's what it is, right? You can be your own king or queen. I'm about to drop my phone. Oh my God. I just got this bitch. But yeah, that was one of the little traditions we encountered whilst there. We're not going to go too far down traditions because we do that every year. But Shawn did find us some stupid ass BuzzFeed survey that we're going to do now. And you can play along with us.
It's a quiz.
What did I say?
A survey.
Same thing.
Survey says it's not one of the things.
If Steve Harvey can be wrong and still keep a job, I can be wrong.
When was Steve Harvey wrong?
When he crowned the wrong Miss America.
Okay. I thought you just said her name wrong. Anyway, this quiz is called Would You Rather for Christmas songs will determine whether your music taste is classy or trashy.
Sam, your title sucks.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to the first one. You have to choose one of the songs. Okay. The first two are Last Christmas by Wham.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
That's not how Wham sings it, but yes. And Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande.
Santa, tell me if you
make your selection.
There you go. So you know the songs. How does he sing Last Christmas?
Or they.
Sorry, they.
We're not getting it. Go to the next one.
The next choice, my fellow listeners, is would you choose I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Wizard? Have I heard this song?
Toppins.
Or It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas by Perry Como. Oh, that's simple.
Step Into Christmas by Elton John.
The next question is choose one.
Girl, they know what we don't. We don't have to say choose one every time. Step Into Christmas by Elton John or Fairy Tale of New York by I don't know who that is, and Christy McCall. I have never heard either one of these songs. I don't think that's what that is.
Well, it's a lot closer than what you told our listeners what is. You can't just be like, Fairy Tales of New York by I don't know who that is and Christy what is wrong with you? I'm gonna pick Elton John because I don't know who the fuck they is.
Fine.
The next choice you can make is going to be All I Want for Christmas is You by who? Mariah Carey. And then Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt. Oh, now you know how to say shit?
Yeah, I know Eartha Kitt.
Your dumbass didn't know how to say the one previously. Don't be yelling at me. Don't be yelling at me.
Is.
Santa Baby.
Oh my God.
That's different from Ariana's, ain't it?
The next one you can choose, Mary's Boy Child by Boney M. Or Winter Wonderland by Louis Armstrong.
I'm going with the people I know. Mary's Boy Child.
Go.
We need to look that song up. The next song choice you get is Stop the Calvary by Joanna Louie. Jonah. Stop the Calvary. This is a Christmas song? A Spaceman Came Traveling by Chris de Burgh. What The fuck are these? I'm beginning to think these are no longer Christmas songs.
They are all Christmas songs.
In what universe?
This one next, Mistletoe by
Why do you get the easy ones?
by Justin Bieber or Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson.
That's easy. Underneath the tree. Your next song choice is Blue Christmas by Elvis Presley and Run, Rudolph, Run by Chuck Berry. Run, run, Rudolph.
Next selection, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by the Jackson 5.
That's called cheating.
Or Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. Classic.
Your next musical selection of this Christmas season is Merry Christmas, Everybody by Slade. And then Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses. Christmas Wrapping. I feel like I've heard that before.
The next one is Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney, Manny's favorite song. Or 2,000 Miles by the Pretenders. Simply having
a wonderful Christmas time. Oh, that was beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's like we practiced that, but we actually didn't. Your next musical selection is Oh Santa by Mariah Carey or Ariana Grande and Jennifer Hudson, aka Who Can Sing the Loudest. And then the other song selection is 8 Days of Christmas by who? Destiny's Child.
Doesn't it feel like Christmas? Doesn't it feel like Christmas?
This is a tough one.
Because you don't like either one of them. On the 8th day of Christmas, my baby hated me.
I hate it.
Driving Home for Christmas by Chris Rea or Christmas, Baby Please Come Home by Darlene Love.
Your next musical selection
oh my God, how many?
Santa Claus is Coming to Town by the Jackson 5 or Santa's Coming for Us by Sia. That's a song?
I guess.
And it's funny they put those two. Santa Claus is coming to town and he's coming for us. All right.
Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano.
Finally, I get to correct you.
I said Feliciano.
No, you didn't. Move on to your next song, please.
Just Like Christmas by Low.
Fuck is Low? Okay, this is a lot of fucking songs here. I'm sure nobody's playing. Everybody's turning us off at this point.
There's only a couple of more.
The next Christmas song is Do They Know It's Christmas by Band-Aid. And then Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes. Please hit us up in the comments. How many of these do you actually know? I don't know. Maybe we just don't know the origin of the song. We just know like the more mainstream.
I'm sure if you heard them, you'd be like, oh, I've heard that song before.
Can go ahead. Next.
Merry Christmas, Everyone by Shakin' Stevens. Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow by Dean Martin.
And then we're not wrapping it up yet. The next song is Happy Christmas, War is Over by John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono.
You know, you got one more fucking time to correct
you said one
before I send you on the motherfucking naughty list.
You said Yoko
I was about to correct myself. My next song is It's the Most Wonderful Time of Year by Andy Williams. You correct me one more time, I'm gonna punch in your motherfucking
And finally, White Christmas by Bing Crosby or Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms.
And we have gotten to the end. We'll post a survey what is this? What is this called?
BuzzFeed.
This BuzzFeed link in our description. And maybe you'll pop it out on your Christmas Eve dinner or Christmas Day dinner and find out what Christmas song you are.
So that's not what this is. It's find out if you were like classy or trashy.
Oh, okay.
So mine, I got You Have Great Taste in Christmas songs, but you probably already knew that. When the holiday season rolls around, it's only the finest tunes that make it on your playlist, While you might even have a reputation for disliking Christmas music, the truth is that you just like the good tracks, and not all Christmas songs are created equal. Am I right?
I got the same thing. And there's no way we both picked the same songs.
No, we definitely chose different songs. But like that's the beauty of a BuzzFeed quiz.
The beauty of a BuzzFeed quiz is that you will always get the same answer as your friend. That is the beauty. Did BuzzFeed shut down? Why are they still making these shitty ass surveys? It's ridiculous. How many of them songs did y'all know out there? Let us know. Tell us if Shawn actually mispronounced things. Let us know.
I'll be home for Christmas. If y'all haven't seen that, then you need to go look up Selena Gomez singing I'll Be Home for Christmas or Christmas.
I tried to explain that to you. That in Espanol we be like Christmas. So I think when she was singing, she was like, her brain went Spanglish. I think she went be like, I'll be home. And then she thought Christmas. Like we were like, Merry Christmas is how we sing in Espanol. So I think she was thinking like Christmas.
There's also a very funny TikTok of someone trying to get her to just say Christmas, and she keeps saying Christmas.
Okay, I tried to defend you, girl, but I failed.
She thought it was funny too. It's fine.
Because I say Merry Christmas, but I can also say Merry Christmas.
Okay.
And Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. Feliz
And
Navidad.
I don't know what language that was. Has anybody seen any wonderful Christmas movies this season? I feel like we started early November this year, watching some Christmas delicacies. There's one that was just really high on my list.
Which one was that? Christmas on the Square?
It was Christmas on the Square.
Dolly Parton.
Starring Miss Dolly Parton.
Christmas on the Square.
And, it was actually really bad. It was a shitty movie.
That's on Netflix if you want to watch. It's a musical.
The acting was awful. I couldn't believe it was a musical before the movie.
Dolly Parton was never on set.
I'm just like, was the musical better than the movie? Because the movie was horrid. And yes, it seems like Dolly Parton recorded all of her scenes from her house.
If anything, you should watch at least the first 10 minutes of Christmas on the Square.
The first 10 minutes is an entire fucking song. It is longer than the opening prologue of Wicked.
But you get a gist for it with just the first 10 minutes.
Spare some change. And then you got Dolly Parton looking like a unhoused person, but has the best beat face of makeup you have ever seen on her face. And I'm just like, who you fooling, girl? I ain't giving you none of my change.
Spoiler alert, she's not an unhoused
I know
person.
she ain't unhoused, but if you're going to play the part, you got to play the part. Especially if you're at home. Okay. Guys, you just watch it. At least to see her hovering in green screen as everybody's dancing. Can you imagine showing up to a set being like, Dolly Parton's going to be in this movie? And you're like, oh my God, this is a big role. I'm going to be in a movie with Dolly Parton. And then they're like, Dolly Parton will not be on set. We're going to be doing green screen. So we need everybody to leave a circle so we can green screen Dolly Parton into the movie. No, that was not a good movie for me. I just wanted to talk about it.
We did watch Lindsay Lohan's new Christmas
movie.
It's called Falling for Christmas. Wait, is that what it's called?
I don't think that was it.
Oh no, that was the old one.
Lindsay Lohan is the new queen of Christmas movies,
Netflix
apparently.
Christmas.
And I ain't mad at it. Like, she can keep a job now. Like, she knows every January, February, she's going to get a call. She's like, we're going to need you on set in May to record the next Netflix Christmas movie.
No, the one this year is called Our Little Secret. And it also has Kristen Chenoweth in it.
Good news!
But surprisingly, it was a pretty good Christmas movie.
I don't know if it's because we set our bar so low, but I was like, that was a really cute movie.
It was really cute.
It still had the cheesy moments of every Christmas movie we watch.
It has every Christmas movie trope, but it also has some new ones. But they all seem to work for this movie.
Maybe it's because they took it less. There was like a serious moment to it, but there was a good comedic effect of it, and I think it was just a combination of like Lindsay Lohan with Kristen Chenoweth, and then whoever played her that would be giving it away.
No, it's not. It's in the description.
Okay,
Of the movie.
whoever played her ex in that movie,
Yes.
also just really good comedic balance. I thought I would watch it again.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I forgot what joke Kristen Chenoweth said about us.
The wine.
A twisty wine. She's like, "Oh, quick and easy," or something. Essentially, those wines that just
The twist
the
top.
twist top.
We also watched. So in November we watched The Night Before Christmas.
That was horrid too.
It wasn't. It was very
Weird.
Christmas movie
Oh, it was a Lifetime original, but on Hallmark or on Netflix.
It's a Netflix original, but it gave Hallmark vibes.
It was all Hallmark. It's somebody bought the Hallmark script and said we're gonna bring it to Netflix.
I thought it was cute. It was very. You can guess what's going to happen, but like it was still cute.
I guess
Okay.
it had its cute moments.
We also watched A Muppet Christmas Carol,
We did. That was fun.
which is it holds up.
Yeah, somebody should do a live action of it or something.
It is live action.
No, but like in current times.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it feel like Christmas?
We kept watching the trailer for Meet Me Next Christmas, and we
What's
have not
that?
watched
Let me
it
see.
yet. It's the Pentatonics one.
We watched it and we immediately thought it would be bad.
We didn't watch it.
But we thought it would be bad by
Well, yeah.
watching the trailer, which is what I said. Run the tape.
But that one also
Run the tape.
has Christina Milian in it.
Ding, 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 ding.
And I
Dip
feel
it
like,
low, bring it up slow.
I feel like
roll
we
it
still
all
might
around,
watch it before the season
pop,
is
pop,
over.
pop that thing.
Whether it's
I'm
good
gonna go show
or
your
not.
man say,
All
oh.
right, we heard you.
That was Dip It Low by Christina Milian.
Who?
Christina Milian.
Yeah.
What happened to her?
She's doing Netflix movies.
Oh, that's true. This is what I'm saying. I just need to break it in one thing, like just become famous on one thing. And then I'm okay if I'm a one-hit wonder, but Netflix, Hallmark, or Lifetime's gonna call and they're gonna be like, we need a semi-famous person to play in these Christmas movies. And I would not be mad at it. I would know I have a job every like March through August. And then I'm gonna collect my check and I'm gonna sit there and look pretty.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Okay. You can have it.
Why I gotta become famous?
Also, if you like Mariah Carey, her Merry Christmas to All is leaving Netflix soon.
Oh my God, what are we gonna do?
It leaves January 14th.
Oh my God, does it go in the vault and come back next winter?
Girl, I don't know.
Is she gonna freeze?
You better go watch it if you love Mariah's Christmas specials.
I honestly don't think it's that great, but I do like to watch it for whatever reason.
And if you're a fan of Sabrina Carpenter, her A No Nonsense Christmas was recently added to Netflix. So once that Mariah's gone, you can just watch Sabrina Carpenter.
She did a Christmas special?
Yeah. Remember we were watching the trailer for it and Alex was like, that doesn't look half bad.
Yeah, it actually didn't. We should go back and revisit that. I don't know. Her song keeps coming on, and I'm just like, that's not terrible. Sabrina, you did that.
And the funny thing is, I think you like the song off of her old album.
I think I do too.
And you don't like the Espresso song.
I don't. I think it's stupid.
So I'm just like,
Girl, shut up. That's probably why I don't. That's probably why I think I don't like Sabrina Carpenter.
But she has more songs than just that, though. Like I said, she has a whole nother
Listen,
album.
don't send me trash, and then maybe I'll listen to you.
Okay.
You caught me with this little Christmas jingle, and then she sang with Christina Aguilera in the
20th anniversary.
20th anniversary of Genie in a Bottle.
20th.
Christina Aguilera album. What the hell is that called?
Christina.
If you wanna be with me,
Yeah.
baby, there's a price to pay.
Anyway.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
So why don't y'all tell us what your favorite Christmas movies
What
are?
the fuck is your favorite Christmas movie?
What Christmas movies you plan to watch during this Christmas season?
Do you have any holiday traditions?
We're gonna have a poll on Spotify.
Are we?
Or just yes, we will.
Oh, okay.
Or just leave us a comment on our Instagram. Let us know what you're watching.
Let us know what you're watching.
What should we watch?
What should we? Yeah. What do you recommend?
And make it good.
Make it good. It's got to be better than Dolly Parton's
Christmas on
the Square. Because I would have been trying to evict everybody too.
Listen, one good part about Christmas on the Square is that oh my god, Jennifer Lewis is in it. And Jennifer Lewis is a light. The woman is an amazing actress and singer. But that was about the highlight of
besides Dolly Parton, she was probably the second highest paid person there.
Facts.
The cast was huge for that movie.
It was.
Even though Dolly Parton was not there for most scenes. You got to watch it to know. You can literally tell she's green screened into the movie. I'm like, how is everybody just kind of swiftly dancing around the circle? Spare some change, darling.
Anyway.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this hot mess of a Christmas holiday special.
That's what you come here for the mess.
Going into 2025, we will continue our every other week drop release. It just fits our lives. I used to make fun of creators. Be like, you have such an easy job. You don't. This is a lot of work. A lot of work. We don't make any money off of it. We do it just for the fun of podcasting and the times that we hear back from you, our listeners or watchers, that you really enjoyed something, we made you laugh, or when we have our serious episodes, you connected with something we said. So that's why we do it. But we do have to make a schedule that's going to work around our daily life. And every week was a lot of work, because we would literally record and then Shawn would have to edit it all. Then we'd be uploading it, promoting it, and then we were already getting ready for the next one. So it is a lot. I'm not complaining. It's just, we're just trying to find our balance now. Was this year? We're going to year 3. We're year 3.
Yeah.
Year 3 of our pod. So we hope you'll help us continue growing, though, by, potentially sharing us on your socials.
Yeah, you can do that and find us at most anywhere by using.
Let me correct that.
I haven't even finished it.
Well, I don't know what you were about to say, but I wanted to correct something before you said it anyways. We are no longer on Twitter. We are sunsetting Threads. X, Twitter, whatever. When they write a story nowadays, in any article, is like
X, formerly Twitter.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. So let me be. We're no longer on X, formerly Twitter. We're probably going to jump off of Threads as well.
Nobody's there.
We're probably also going to eliminate TikTok because the government might be shutting it down anyways.
Yeah, it might not be here in January.
So as Shawn tells you where you can find us, it's simply going to be just Instagram at the moment. Or what's that other one?
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky, the newest Twitter, is where we're at. Those two places seem to be very manageable for social. I know exposure on every social platform is what we should be aiming for. But again, we have to try to ring ourselves in with the resources we have. And also, being on social media is very exhausting, even if it's not for fun, just like posting work and stuff. It's very daunting. And then you fall down rabbit holes of like bad stories and things. And yeah, so for my mental health, we will be on Instagram and Blue Sky. Blue Sky?
Blue Sky, yes.
It sounds like it's such a weird name.
Anyway, you can find us on those two platforms apparently with MASXP23.
Don't catch an attitude.
I wasn't. I was trying to bring this back to being jolly. You were bringing us down.
Oh my God, how rude.
Hang the holly in the mistletoe.
Spare some change.
No. I'm going to give you 2 pence if you don't.
Okay, Shawn and I this week have.
Oh.
No, it's funny. The song from Mary Poppins is called Feed the Birds. And we have been. I've always thought it was Toppins, so bad.
A bad?
So bad.
Oh my God.
We were telling our friend in London, we were singing it, and he was like, "What?" And we repeated what we were singing, and he's like, "That's not correct." And we finally found out what the real words are to that song, and I'm going to allow Shawn to tell us.
What? It's 2 pence a bag. Feed the birds. Feed the birds. You got to give the old woman 2 pence, which means 2 pennies.
Yes. But I've never thought that's what the words were. You obviously didn't think that's what the words. So, yeah.
Because it doesn't sound like that's what she's saying.
It sounds like Toppins. We actually went back and listened to it today.
And it did sound like Toppins. Okay.
I think Judy Garland fucked it up.
Who?
Isn't she Mary Poppins?
No.
Who's Mary? Julie Andrews. Oh
yeah.
my God. 2 gay icons. Sorry.
You had Wicked in your head.
Yeah, it's a lot. At least I didn't say Kristen Chenoweth.
That would have been worse.
No one wants the wicked.
All right.
Well, we wish you all a joyous
holiday season
and a prosperous 2025.
Yes.
Before we go, I did want to leave you with some tips and tricks if it has not disappeared from my Instagram. Did you hear Christmas music?
No.
I swear I just heard Christmas music. I heard something like dun, 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 dun.
Do y'all know the song George something? King? What is the name of it?
Oh, Good King Wenceslaw.
Yeah. Have y'all ever heard this song before? I swear if someone had played the instrumental, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I ain't never know that was the name of that song.
Bum, 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 bum.
Da na 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 na
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, enough.
That song.
You're welcome. I just wanted to leave you with some self-care tips to wrap up this month. Can we do that?
Sure.
Number 1, choose one day to do nothing. You're running out of time in December, but choose one.
Why do you write?
Thank you so much. Write a gratitude list for the past year.
Like you're running out of time.
I do need to do that because I am in a... Never mind. I'm in the not the joyous state of my life right now. So I think I need to reflect on 2024. And I think it serves everybody good to just sit down, write what things of gratitude for this year. Mindfully enjoy the magic of the season. I don't know what that means. Maybe that might mean different things to everybody. To me, it's go see Christmas lights and try to be outside when it's cold. Say no more often.
Drugs.
Yes, you should say no to drugs. But say no more often. You know, if you don't want to go to the party, you say no.
Protect your mental.
Yeah. If you don't want to drink tonight, say no. Take naps.
I love a nap.
reduce commitments.
Hmm.
Might be a little late this season, but take it into you next year. Listen to your favorite songs. Been doing that a lot. Have lunch with friends. We'll be meeting with our friends this weekend. Banish stress. How the hell do you do that one?
You banish it.
Bro, that one's hard. And this one's kind of weird, but somebody might enjoy. Wear some cashmere socks.
Oh, I'm sure that feels great on your feet.
So those are my holiday tips to you, brought to you by not me. I should probably... Who wrote this? Her name is Cara Till. She's an illustrator. She's from France. Her handle is KERATILL.
Thank you, Kara. We love you, Kara.
Thank you for your holiday tips, girl. I'm going to go reflect on my 2024 as you should reflect on your 2024 as we go into 2025. It's going to be a termless. It's going to be a wild 4 years depending on what political side you're on. But you know what? We got each other. And we're going to bring you the laughs in 2025.
Yes. Everyone have a great holiday season. Thank you so much for supporting us and listening to us throughout the year. And we will see you next year.
See you next year.
Have a good one.
Happy holidays.
And
happy holidays.
We love you.
May the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holidays to you.
All right, y'all. That'll do it for us.
Do something good for yourself.
And then do something good for someone else.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
I said bye. No one mourns the wicked.
I'm so sorry. We've been screaming at you. Happy holidays.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bonita, it's Christmas.
Bonita, but it's Christmas.
I feel like I need to watch that.
We're going to link that in the description if you really want to know the story and the origin of that if you have never heard it before. Bonita, but it's Christmas.
And ho, ho, ho.